The Myth of Music by Rachel M. Harper is a poem that jumps right into the most auditory part of our childhood, music. Whether it's coming through our car radio, through windows, even walls, music is an impactful insight on who we are. In her poem, Harper is describing just this. She describes the effect jazz had on her and how it continues to impact her memories. It's important to note that in Harper's eyes, music is not universal, but unique to its listener. Her poem reads, "If music can be passed on, like brown eyes or a strong left hook, this melody is my inheritance. Lineage traced through a title track, displayed on an album cover that you pin to the wall as art. Oral history taught on a record player, the lessons sealed into the grooves like fact. This is the only myth I know. I sit on the hardwood floors of a damp November, my brother dealing cards from an incomplete deck. And I don't realize that this moment is the definition of family. Collective memory cut in rough textured tones. The voice of a horn so familiar I don't know I'm listening. A child's improvisation of giant steps or impressions. Songs without lyrics can still be sung. In 6 months, when my mother is 2,000 miles away, deciding if she wants to come home, I will have forgotten this moment, the security of her footsteps, the warmth of a radiator on my back, and you present in the sound of typing your own accompaniment. Microphonics disguised as chords in a distant room, speakers set on high to fill the whole house with your spirit. You call as a declaration of love. But this music will remain, the timeless notes of jazz too personal to play out loud. Stay locked in the rhythm of my childhood. Memories fading like the words of a lullaby come to life in a saxophone's blow. They lie when they say music is universal. This is my song. The notes like fingerprints, as delicate as breath. I will not share this air with anyone but you." From the start of Harper's poem, imagery plays a crucial role. She effectively illustrates her ideas through music-related descriptions, childhood anecdotes, and long metaphors. We can easily picture her descriptive childhood memories, the rainy days, the sad ones, and the loud. This vivid description allows for a greater understanding of Harper's poem and alludes to her passion in it. Knowing how descriptive Harper is and recalling her past can also imply that these memories have been triggered by jazz, and thus rooted deeply in the music. On the topic of clarity, unlike other poems which can be hard to understand or misunderstood, or have a deeper meaning, Harper's poem has a directly stated meaning. The myth that music is universal is stated in the third stanza, as she brings together her memories and family ties with her passion for music. Although there can be different understandings and takeaways from her metaphors and anecdotes, much like music, all her ideas form a direct realization. She dedicates her memories to the music she shared with her father, fully capturing the flaw in that myth, and leaving no questions to be asked. Not only do we understand what she is saying and visually take it in, but the structure and word choice provided makes the poem readable and generally pleasing. The words are familiar, the structure fairly relaxed, with simple sentences sandwiched between long ones. So I read a pleasing story with a pleasing touch to it. This in a way also reflects the comfort music provides. Much of what we listen to soon becomes background noise for other activities, and doesn't interrupt it but rather add to the moment. Another thing Harper does really well in this poem is she appeals to a very large audience. Everyone listens to music, whether it be children, teens, or adults. Everyone has a song they listen to more often than others, and everyone can remember the good old days when they hear a song from that time. So as Harper shares the impact jazz had on her memories of childhood, the same can be done by the reader. The only change is in the song. This idea is what fuels her poem and general take on music. Her change in tone from stanza to stanza as she speaks of her brother, mother, and father also goes to show the emotional relevance of music and our connection to it.